Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back for another how-to video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the Staff of Herding. The Staff of Herding is an item used to get into Whimsyshire. This is the rainbow pony level that predates Whimsydale. Whimsyshire, once you access it, has a random chance to spawn Sir William, who has a guaranteed drop for the rainbow portrait, as well as another location for Spectrum, which is the rainbow sword. In Whimsyshire, you cannot get Cosmic Wings. Cosmic Wings are exclusive to Whimsydale, which is a new iteration of this. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'll show you exactly how to actually make this staff and get to Whimsyshire. First thing you'll need to do is you'll actually need to get the recipe here. This is Staff of Herding right here. Don't ignore these Nightmarish, Infernal, Hellish. These are like really old ones, which don't even do anything anymore. Back in the day, if you wanted to do Whimsyshire on like Nightmare, Hell, or Inferno, you had to make the appropriate level of staff for it. But we're just gonna worry about this one. So the first thing you need to do is actually need to get the recipe. So you need to go to Act 4, go to Silver Spire level 1, and kill Azul. This is not a guaranteed drop. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to keep reloading the game and keep killing him until he drops it. Alright, the next step is going to Act 2, go to the Hidden Camp, and you're going to go to Squirt the Peddler, and you're going to go and buy Wirt's Bell. You're going to need one of those. One thing to note here, difficulty does not matter, so I'm going to run this on Torment 1 just so I'm not bothered by anything. Another thing that doesn't matter is whether or not you do it on Campaign or Adventure Mode. Adventure Mode is actually a lot easier to do this on because you can skip to certain waypoints instead of actually, play through a bunch of stuff. So, alright, so first up is the Black Mushroom. What we're going to do is you're going to go to Act 1 and Cathedral 1, and you're going to be looking for a tile set that looks like this. So you can see this a little bit better. This corner piece right here, like where that shrine is. And if you go in here, there'll be an item here called Black Mushroom. And you grab it, and we got it. Alright, another thing to note before we move on. For the Black Mushroom, now, that is not a guaranteed tile set. You're going to have to keep loading that game and keep going into that zone looking for that corner tile. But just keep loading it in, and you'll find it eventually. Alright, for the Layworks Shinbone part, you're going to go to Act 1, and you're going to import to Layworks Manor Courtyard. And then you'll go into the manor here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come into here, and you're going to hook it around. And you're going to look for, in this fireplace, you should see burnt logs. This is random as well, so you probably have to reload it a couple times to find the burnt logs. If you do that, then it drops the shinbone. The liquid rainbow bit, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Oasis in Act 2. And there's two locations this guy can spawn at. There's one that's somewhat near the waypoint here. And it's always like this cul-de-sac here. There's always one like in the northeastern area on the south side of the wall, and then usually there's one at the very, very southernmost point. Alternatively, you can actually get into campaign mode, select the quest Betrayer of Herodrum, and from the path to the Oasis waypoint, you can just get in that waypoint and just hook the corner around into the second cul-de-sac, which is always going to look just like this, right? Now, this is a random spawn. He can spawn on one or two places, either the northeastern side or the southern side. So you're going to kill the monsters around him, and then you're going to talk to him. And he'll open up the mysterious cave. It's also a random chance that you'll actually get the chest in here that has the liquid rainbow. So it a little bit of an RNG battle here. But we'll go through this real quick. So into Mysterious Cave, and I walked around. It can be either on level 1 or 2, but the chest is going to look like a Resplendence chest or whatever, the gold chest, and it'll drop the liquid rainbow right there. So now we go on to the next. We only have one more piece to get. Important thing to note: if you're on the console, you don't have to have Layworks Shinbone or Liquid Rainbow to make the Staff of Herding. So you can just follow the rest of this guide and ignore the Layworks Shinbone and the Liquid Rainbow. Side note: when you're loading into a new game, if you look at the Oasis and you see Clear the Mysterious Cave, that means that you're going to be able to get into the area that has the Liquid Rainbow potentially. Also, in Act 3, where you get the Jabbering Gemstone, if you look over the bridge of Corsic and it says clear the Icefall Cave, don't even go to the zone, because only the Caves of Frost or the Icefall can spawn, and we're looking for the Caves of Frost. So I know automatically that I'm not going to go to this zone. Once I get done with Mysterious Cave in Act 2, I'm just going to reload. So kind of look out for the bounties too, to give you like telltale signs of that. The last piece, we're looking for the Gibbering Gemstone. So you're going to be going to Bridge of Corsic in Act 3, and then there are several possible locations. One's here, 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 here. There's like 6 different locations. But you're looking for Caverns of Frost, and there's a bounty that will give it away. So sometimes you can check and see if the bounty is Caverns of Frost. If it is, then that's where you want to be. Now, for this, you're going to be trying to find Chiltara, which is on the level 2, and she has a chance to drop the gemstone. So you might have to keep reloading, and it's kind of like that second level RNG here. So just you gotta keep reloading if you don't see it or find it or whatever. Boom, got it. Alright, so this is Caverns of Frost level 2, obviously. Now, you'll notice that I actually have it on Torment 13. The reason why is because this took me a long time. This is probably the most difficult piece of the herding staff to get. And it's not difficulty dependent, it's just I was spending so much time actually farming it that I decided to move to Torment 13 so that I could actually farm DBs while I was at it and other items. Actually managed to get like 200 DBs. If I had to guess, it probably took me around 30 to 40 shots to get the gemstone. So if when you start doing it, if you start getting a little discouraged, it's fine. But and one last thing I want to show you for actually farming the cave. There's like a certain order at which you complete this zone to look and see if it's there. The first thing you'll want to do actually when you get to the Fields of Slaughter, or actually when you just load in the game in general, you're gonna want to check and see if there's a bounty here. If there's a Glacier bounty, then go ahead and exit the game, because Glacier bounty occurs inside Icefall caves. And then if there's a Clear the Icefall cave, obviously reset the game. Any other time, you know, drop into Fields of Slaughter here, go straight up here. This first pad, all these sections I'm going to show you are either going to be an empty pad like this, a Ballistia, or a cave. So like I usually hit this one, see if there's anything here. Walk immediately over here, nothing there. That's a Ballistia there. And then you'll go up this way. You can kind of see where I've been to. Go up here, check this pad. That's not a one. Then you just go down and straight across. And then like this pad is where I found this cave. And then down here at the last location. Well, there's actually one higher up, but usually this is 5 of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 of 6. So that'll kind of help speed things up for you. But then there's also quests that'll have you clear. There's a bounty that'll have you clear the Caverns of Frost, and there's also a bounty that'll have you kill Chiltara. So if you see those bounties, then that's gonna make that run really easy, because it's gonna point you right to it. So interestingly enough, actually doing all these runs, I ended up actually getting a Pus Spitter Primal. Yay! First Primal of non-season. You're gonna add it to the pile. Next, we're gonna actually create the Staff of Herding. So you just go back to your blacksmith. Simple. Go here, and it costs 50,000. And all that stuff is now this item. I'll show you exactly where to go in order to use it. So to do that, you go to Act 1, and then I'm going to go to Old Ruins, and then from here you're just going to backpedal back out this way. Come down here. And right here, if you walk up to this area with the staff in your inventory, like I put it in my stash, then the Ghost of the Cow King will actually appear here, and you'll talk to him. He'll do his bit. and then this cavern here will light up, and it'll be a portal to Whimsyshire. An important thing to note here about the Staff of Herding: it is not consumed on use. So once you craft it, you can basically just, you know, farm Whimsyshire over and over and over and over and over, trying to get, you know, the portrait, spectrum, and all that stuff like that. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys for checking out this how-to video on how to make the Staff of Herding and get to Whimsyshire. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more how-to guides, build guides, streaming, whatever, hit the subscribe button. And do you notice anything strange about where I'm standing in the game? You didn't know? Now you know.